Hi, I'm Meg Smith from Elite Property Strategies. I'm about to walk you through how to avoid expensive mistakes in property development. I get it, finding a deal is super exciting. You've had your offer accepted and you're ready to go. And then it's due diligence. Do you want to do it, or does fear kick in? Fear you might find out it doesn't work, fear that you don't know what you're doing. Sometimes due diligence gets missed, but it's the most important step to protect yourself. Make sure you're not just doing something for the sake of doing it. So let's run through my due diligence process to avoid those costly mistakes. So here is my due diligence checklist. You found the site, you've got it under offer, and now the fear sets in. Do I know what I'm doing? Can I do this? Will I lose money? This is where your due diligence checklist and your due diligence process is fundamental to making sure that you're actually going to go ahead with a profitable deal. The first thing to think about are what problems could there be? How much are they going to cost? Who do you need to get involved? This is where you start engaging your consultants. You need to make sure that every box is ticked and you know that every problem can be solved and what the cost is. Some of the things are flooding, slope and drainage, and vegetation. So these are some of the things you will have looked at during your feasibility and being able to put in your offer. But this is where you get super clear on engaging your consultants and figuring out how much it's actually going to cost. Some of the key infrastructures are your water, sewer, stormwater. You need to engage a civil engineer, your electrical engineer, and any other consultants that can help solve the problem. Some of the biggest mistakes I see is where people have not noticed the tree or not noticed the stormwater pipe that's running outside or down the road, and it could impact your driveway. So some of the things you really need to think about. Have a look at the site, work out those problems, and get your quotes back as much as you can. The next thing you need to think about is your end sale. What are you developing and what are you going back to market? This is fundamental. This is where you need to ring your agents, tell them about your development. They will be able to help you. You don't want to rely on them. You need to be the area expert, but you do want to rely on their expert knowledge. So the market analysis and the sales strategy is one of the things you need to look at. Again, how much are you going to sell your product for? If it's a built form project, what does it need to look like? What kind of finishes? If it's land, does it need to be flat? These are the things you need to think about so you can work out the price and make sure, as I say, your project is going to be profitable. And the last thing you need to do is go back to that visa and update every line item. Have confidence, make sure there's line items for each line you are fully aware. And the next thing to think about is your visa. Go back to your visa, update those line items to make sure you have the actual costs. If you're still unsure about items, put in your best guess. Can't always know everything in property development. If you want to get your FISO reviewed by somebody who does this every day. And then the final thing is make sure your FISO is updated. Make sure you've updated it, there's no errors, and also all your information from your consultants or your quotes have now been updated to make sure you know if the deal is going to actually make money. Once again, I'm Maggie from Elite Property Strategies. At Elite Property Strategies, we help developers with processes and systems so they can achieve their property goals through mentoring and one-on-one support. If you're a developer looking for mentoring and support, EPS is the place for you. If you'd like, book in a 15-minute strategy call with us and see how we can help elevate your developments. Talk soon. Maggie.